Okay, again, the three types of blood vessels are arteries, capillaries, and veins. And notice I have typed up arteries in red, capillaries in red and blue, and the veins in just blue. And I'm trying to indicate what is oxygenated and which blood vessel carries deoxygenated, or possibly where the gas exchange occurs. Okay, so you're going to want to make another entry. Blood vessels equal hollow tubes that transport blood. Three types are arteries, capillaries, and veins. Now the arteries are blood vessels that direct blood away from the heart. They have thick elastic walls that contain smooth muscle tissue. Remember, smooth muscle tissue is muscle tissue that is involuntary. Each time the heart beats, it pumps blood through the arteries at a high pressure. The rhythmic change in the pressure is called your pulse. So we will make another entry. Arteries equal blood vessels that take blood away from the heart. Arteries have thick walls, which equals smooth muscle tissue. When the heart beats, it pumps blood through the arteries. This pressure equals your pulse. Please take your time. You may pause the video and push play when you're ready to resume. Now, capillaries are the smallest blood vessels in your body. It's a strand of hair is 10 times wider, so you can really understand how small those capillaries really are. Blood cells pass through the capillaries in a single file line. And remember, for us to see blood cells, we have to look at them under the microscope. So this is really, really, really small, okay? So again, blood cells pass through the capillaries in a single file line. As they pass, nutrients, oxygen, and other kinds of substances diffuse into the capillary walls. Making a notes entry, capillaries equal the smallest blood vessels in the body where nutrients, oxygen, and other kinds of substances move into the capillary walls. Now, veins are blood vessels that direct blood back to the heart. There are valves throughout the veins that keep the blood from flowing backwards. And if we take a look at the picture that is on the right-hand side, we can see that in the veins, the blood is flowing towards the heart. The structure that's right here in the middle that looks like flaps that are opening, those are the valves. And when the pressure pushes the blood through the vein, the valve opens. Afterwards, the valve closes and it helps to stop blood from flowing backwards. To enter your notes, veins are blood vessels that take blood back to the heart. There are valves and veins that keep the blood from flowing backwards. Now this is a really interesting fact. If all the blood vessels in your body were strung together, the total length would be more than twice the circumference of the earth. So think about that. Blood pressure is the force exerted by the blood on the inside walls of a blood vessel. Blood pressure is given with two numbers. Normal blood pressure is about 120/80. The first number is the systolic number. So the number on top is called the systolic number. It is systolic pressure, the pressure inside the large arteries when the ventricles contract. The second number, which is also known as the bottom number, is your diastolic number. It's your diastolic pressure, the pressure in the arteries when the ventricles relax. Making an entry for blood pressure equals the force from the blood on the inside walls of a blood vessel. Blood pressure is given with two numbers. Normal blood pressure is about 120/80. Now that is the conclusion for our notes today on the circulatory system.